Hi there, and welcome to ReinardSynth number 9. Let's have a look at a Korg DW8000. It was on sale as not working and I thought, why not? Not a bad synth in anyway. It has 8 voices of polyphony and the oscillators, 2 per voice, are digital waveform oscillators, which means that they can generate one of 16 specific waveforms. And these waveforms were chosen to allow sounds that are more natural than pure saw, sine or pulse-based synthesis approximations. So we'll find waveforms for a piano, a clav, a brass, sax, violin, acoustic guitar, and even a bell waveform with typical enharmonic contents to be able to create, well, bell patches. But does it do pulse width modulation? No, it doesn't.
Sorry. It's all right.
But who cares? The oscillator post-processing is still fully analog, and the DW8000 also has a digital delay unit which could be used to add up to 512 milliseconds of delay or create phasing, flanging or chorus effects. This can be used, of course, then to further fatten up the sounds, which is already fat in itself, so it's quite nice. So, okay, let's go through the signal path, shall we?
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
Well, the digital waveform generator generates the waveforms for oscillator 1 and 2 times 8 voices. To save money, they used one digital to analog converter and generated the analog signal in a time division multiplexing way. The output of the digital to analog converter is then sent into a multiplexer to reconstitute the analog signal for each voice. They are then sent into the one-chip VCF and VCA. This is a Korg analog filter amp IC used in, for instance, the DW6000, the 8000s, and the DSS1, Poly 800, and the SG1 digital piano. Note that the envelopes and autoband are generated by the CPU in real time for each voice separately. The outputs are then mixed, pushed through the digital delay, volume set by the front panel slider, and then straight to the outputs.
Simples.
But the first picture you saw before was not how I got it. It had duct tape all over it and it came in a flight case, which is handy, but not so handy, however, was that a large part of the foam in the flight case disintegrated to dust and it was all over the DW. Anyways, I did not turn it on and first performed a visual inspection, and actually everything looked quite okay except for the duct tape, a botched battery backup and of course the foam dust. I unplugged the power supply from the other boards to see if it produced the right voltages. Well, it did not. So I first had to repair the power supply and then see what else is not working. Okay, so long story short, this is what I had to do with the DW8000. First repair the power supply, vacuum clean it so no dust is left inside the DW8000, and after the power supply was working again, I found the synth was working just fine. I only had to recalibrate the AFTERTOUCH, replace all tactile switches, install a battery holder for the backup battery, clean the sliders, clean the KEYBED and connectors, remove the duct tape and dried up duct tape residues, and of course clean the button knobs. And yes, I have a moment of zen coming to you. After putting it together again, I performed some more testing and I found it completely working within parameters. I did see some, to me, weird behavior, but that was as designed. I will expand on that later. And I can already say I found a new happy owner, so another synthesizer saved from oblivion. I will now stop yapping and let the comments do the work. Have fun!
Dust. Everybody, now, dust.
3 weeks later.
Special effects.
And the Oscar goes to...
What?